Welcome to Crypto City tonight. I can't believe that October 1st is tomorrow and this year has flown by so fast. Shout out to all of those in the community that are really supporting the efforts of others to help them grow and make these metaverse platforms improved every day. I've seen so many people collab this year, and it's just such a great thing to watch people working together for the greater good for everyone. I want to thank our sponsors, DJ Marcus, Kip VR, Virtual Fitness Group, Hume AI Club, and Lux VR Club, Satomora, and the Diamond Resilience. We're grateful to all of you for supporting our efforts here at Crypto City. And a very big thank you from me to my team. You all don't see it, but a lot of work goes on behind the scenes here, from the technical aspect with, Kip doing edits to the world, Marcus spending hours perfecting this new camera system and enhancing it, Blue Moon taking so much time to go in and quality control check everything in between the episodes during the week, and helping with the back end of getting the slides together and all of that. And Loudfire, she's greeting us every single week with a big smile on her face and happy to be here, but she's got the hell no attitude for those of you who want to come in here and try to crash our world. So all of you help make this show a success, and I'm grateful to you all. And then obviously to all of our audience and our listeners and the people who watch us on YouTube and Spotify now, I'm grateful to all of you for the support. I do see the comments that come through, and I appreciate all of you very, very much. This past week was the long-awaited MetaConnect conference. Although I personally didn't get to attend in VR, I did get a chance to listen to a lot of it, and I did hear all that Zuckerberg had to say. If you watched or attended, the big takeaway that I felt could really change lives with those glasses. Be My Eyes, that program. I mean, I know they're still early on and outrageously expensive for most of us, but life-changing for someone who is blind or severely visually impaired to be able to put these on and pick up items in a store or around the house and have the glasses describe to you what you're looking at, reading labels to you, hoping, this is helping you to be able to interact outside in the world with some confidence, where you may have been so limited and inhibited before. So that's a big game changer. And then, of course, to all of us who are looking for more of an entertainment or business angle, the AI assistant is, just mind-blowing, all the things that it can do. And of course, who could forget the holographic glasses? I mean, I cannot wait to see something like that and be able to, pull a hologram out. Oh my God, it's so cool. They're definitely sinking some money into some things, and that could make, a big difference in a lot of lives all the way around. And of course, we have the new avatars in Horizon. I've heard some people happy about it, some people not so happy. You can't make everyone happy. They're trying to make some changes. They're trying to make them more flexible, make them able to sit down, all of the things that everybody wants them to be able to do. Change isn't easy, but it's necessary. And sometimes if you give it a chance, it ends up being better. So let's just ride this out and see where it goes. Usually right after they roll something out, if there's a lot of, technical issues with it, they listen and they'll help you. There were other announcements made, and if you've not been able to watch it yet or weren't able to go, you can watch the recap of it on YouTube or on Meta's page. So definitely check it out if you missed it. I would like to personally extend an invitation to our community and to our audience, whether you're here or you're watching, online. If you are actively doing some great things here in the metaverse and you want to share it, or you think that you have a program that could help others, maybe you found an improved way for creators to do something in here, or whether it's building worlds or utilizing interfaces, or maybe you've started a business in here and you'd like to share your story, please reach out to me or any of the members of the team. You can go to Blue Moon, go to DJ Marcus, to Fuchsia to Loudfire to Kip, anyone, reach out to someone and say, hey, I'm interested in doing something here. And I will sit down with you and we can talk about it. And if it's the right fit, we'll definitely bring you on. I can tell you that right now we're already starting to book people in January for season 6. And I realize how crazy that sounds, but the metaverse is growing daily and new people are coming in, and a lot of our community are bringing new people in. And these people are coming in and doing amazing things. We're also about to go into the holidays, which means that a lot of people will be getting a Quest or another headset, and they'll be coming into VR and wanting to learn. They'll be coming in and looking for mentors. They'll be excited when they see all that's happened in here and all that you guys have built for them to be a part of. And this is all stuff that we've taken for granted because we've been part of it for so long. So, think about it. If you think, you know what, maybe what I'm doing is kind of cool. Maybe somebody would like to see it. Then please do reach out to us and I will work with you to get you on to tell your story. So speaking of sharing your work and telling your story, let's bring out tonight's guest. We're going to meet with Mr. Wataloon, who's a film director over in Horizon and in, doing lots of other things with concerts and the block. So please help me welcome Mr. Wataloon. Please come out.
All right.
Welcome. And yes, he is actually a wolf. Okay. So he decided he was going to be my first animated character up on the stage. We did have Rex and he was a robot, but you're going to be here as a wolf. So please grab a seat.
All right. Appreciate it.
Kind of goes with your very creative, disposition. So
yeah, no doubt. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf anyway, right?
Yeah, right.
What up, everybody? With Fuchsia. I see you, Fuchsia. What's up, yo? I miss you, yo. Everybody out there, Cyber Shade, my team. All right, that's what's up.
I love it. So, we know you as Mr. Wataloon from the things you've done in Horizon, but what was your background before you came into VR?
I actually did this around 15 years ago on Second Life. I got on there when it was like, I was literally on there when it was like maybe 3,000 members on IMVU. I was really more on IMVU than Second Life, but I was doing this metaverse thing when it was just on the PC. And, to me, it's like a new earth. So I kind of I loved doing it back then. And of course, I put it down for over a decade. And then something happened that I had to put my headset back on. I wanted to make something known. So I just really got on just to really get to know the community because I know how it was when I was on like 15 years ago. Sometimes you fall. That's the good thing about the metaverse in general also, that people don't really, it's like you might get to a certain time in your life, whereas you might be homed for whatever reason. You know what I mean? This is your way to communicate to the world. So I remember that. Pretty much, I basically moved from my family and all that, and I'm in the middle of the country and stuff like that. So I put the headset on, and I'm still, you know what I mean? I'm still on the East Coast now, I get to meet mad people, really more people all over the world. So it's definitely with the community thing. That's pretty much what I'm here for.
That's the best aspect is the community.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here solely to go beyond imagination for the community. You know what I mean? Entertainment, no doubt. That ain't just a dope quote. That ain't just a dope quote. You know what I mean? I mean that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here literally to give the best of entertainment. Like, I don't want you to just say, oh, that's dope. I want you to be blown away. If you ain't blown away, you know what I mean? Like, for real, I just try to go overboard. I go beyond imagination. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Pretty much. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm pretty much known for.
Wataloon Studios, was that in place before VR or did that spawn out from VR?
No, that came from real life. In real life, my company name is Wataloon. I literally build things in my garage, one of a kind things. I got a whole nother page, whole nother story, But I'll just keep it metaverse right now. But Wataloon is a name that just stuck, it ain't just stuck with me. It got a significance as far as family and all that. So, and Wataloon Creations is everything I do pretty much in real life. So when I got on here, it was the same thing. I'm gonna represent Mr. Wataloon pretty much, the name itself.
Okay.
Because I'm here, it's all about the brand on here. So that's my brand. I made myself my brand. You know what I mean? Pretty much.
Of course. Okay. So, let's talk about all the things that you do. So, filming in VR and music production, how is directing and filming in VR compared to like traditional film direction? I mean, obviously you're working with, more animation and stuff like that, but is the skills that you have, I mean, I saw, you obviously up here on the screen now, we have Chill Still and Meditainment. And I saw that, you had some characters that you did back then. And, tell us a little bit about that.
That's actually my son right there. That's the first time he put on the headset. I told him I wanted to do a music video. I was just testing it out.
I love that.
And he did that one. That's my nephew who I actually got on with. We actually, when I first got on, I was doing, it was the Bills, pretty much the football team. And my nephew was a commentator. So we actually the first Metaverse in the Bills backers bar in real life. We the first ones in the Metaverse. We actually did videos with them and everything. So it was a dope accomplishment, you know what I mean, back then. That's that when I got on, cause you gotta make it useful, you know what I mean? So I'm not just getting on playing games. We actually accomplished something. But, after a while, like my nephew wasn't able to get on. I was really looking around for a team. And I realized I just build my own team, you know what I mean? Or I build my own brand pretty much. And the team will come to me pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's pretty much how the block was formed, pretty much, literally.
We're going to talk about the block. Don't worry. So, so there's benefits of being in here. You have community. You can reach a lot of people. What are some of the challenges that you face when you're doing filming in here?
Well, now that the challenges I used to have was I had to play all the characters, so that was like a challenge in general, playing all the characters in my movies and all that. But now, I got a dope team. I got a lot of supporters, and I got a lot of people willing to be in any of my flicks, pretty much, So, I don't really have no challenges. Everything a challenge to me is that's what I'm looking for now. Because honestly, you can do anything. Yeah, you could do anything here. So when you was asking me like, yo, what's the benefits? The benefits is I can do anything. And I could build. I'm a carpenter in real life. So I can, these structures and all that, I build a whole world just for like a 6-second set. You know what I mean? That's how serious I am when I come to my directing. You know what I mean? If I see a particular vision and it got a whole building with a plane flying over and all that, I'll build all that for 6 seconds. You know what I mean? I got worlds right now that's trash that people be like, yo, like, you should open that up. You know what I mean? But nah, it's just a set to me. But like I said, I go beyond imagination, you know what I mean, kind of thing. And like I said, I got a cool team and a good support system, so I don't really need for nothing, pretty much. Like far as like the really like any outside help, I got plenty around me that's willing to help. So
I want to hear about some of your favorite, videos or concerts that you've done, but I want to point out that when you come on the show, I go on your Instagram, I go on your Facebook, and I stalk you, and I find all the things that you've done so that I know what to talk about with you. And I found this little video, the one up in the corner there, and I had tears. I was like, oh, this is like so poignant.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That was such a meaningful video. So, I was like, okay, and I saw that you did a little program here in VR with it where people could, drop a name and you could get the opportunity to get, the car and stuff. But that was a very meaningful video. I could tell that there was some backstory to it. What have you done in here that has been like meaningful to you?
I mean, that's crazy that you got that. I mean, let's stop and give a shout out to CityGirl. You know what I mean? You have no idea. Backstage, she was breaking me down better than I could break me down. Like, you know what I mean? I so admire your professionalism and doing your research and all that. And that right there, that video was for my sister, which is really the reason, like, you know what I mean? That's something I said earlier that I didn't really want to talk about, but that's the reason why I really got on, to make her name. That's what Chill Still is. It was her nickname, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it in the real life, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna make her name something in the metaverse all over the world. You know what I mean? Like, people don't know the metaverse go way further than real life, what you can do in your room, in your closet. Like, for real. So, that's what that video is about. It's, you know what I mean? Cancer, okay. It's more of a fuck cancer. That kind of she had that positive attitude like that. And it had a lot of her in it. So that was it's important to me because that's when I really, in the beginning, I was doing a lot of chill. I would do it that way. But then I transferred over to Wataloon in the block. You know what I mean? Because, I believe in, you get down with the team, you go ham and go hard. So I knew I was going to let that behind. So that video was my goodbye. to that particular part of me. Like, I was a loner, you know what I mean? Just doing videos and all that. And I know what I had to do to be where I'm at today. So that was my goodbye. So that's crazy. You got the video up there, though. I mean, something.
It was beautiful. It was very beautiful.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I'm not telling y'all to go stalk his Instagram, but I'm saying go stalk his Instagram.
Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready. For real, yo. No doubt.
There's a lot of good videos on there. And you're also doing video shoots for music artists as well. So tell us a little bit about that. How's that
no doubt. Like what I do for the community, I put out 30 videos in 30 days. I don't know if you've seen that recently, you know what I mean? But I put out 30 music videos, 3 major videos, and a bunch of all kind of visuals. I believe in visuals because Horizon don't got Horizon. Like I said, Horizon is my stomping ground, which is why I'm a wolf, actually. You know what I mean? I'm coming over here though. I'll be over here soon. But you know what I mean? We don't have all that. So visuals are important. That's the only other way. Other than the artist getting on stage, there's really no other way of any artist in Horizon. You know what I mean? It's not like over here where you could throw a video on and anything like that. But I make it even better because over here in VR chat, you can't throw the video on because a lot of people go back and forth, you know? Absolutely. So I just focus on their visuals and trying to paint. And plus it's a challenge to be painting their idea. You know, I don't just like throw them in front of a car and be like, yeah, not rap. You know what I mean? I got to see a vision and I see a story and I make it. Like I said, if it ain't beyond imagination, it's not really, it don't interest me. So I go beyond with everybody. Rap and painting different especially hip hop, painting people's stories is a challenge to me. Like, you know, and I can build. So I can build their story that they're, you know what I mean? As they're saying it, I could build it, you know what I'm saying? And then I could just put them right there and be like, all right, action. And that's just what I do, you know?
In my mind, that's one of the best things about the metaverse is that creativity is never stunted. You can, come up with an idea and you might not know exactly how to execute it, but if you put some thought into it, and even if you chat with a few other people in here, all of the heads together to come out with stuff. I mean, I watch Marcus and Kip do it all the time, and then they'll come and they'll talk to Blue and say, hey, we're thinking about this, and she'll be like, oh, well, that would be good, but this would be even better if you had this, and the collaborations just, they explode, and you end up with an end product that's amazing. So it's great that you've got that creative and the constructive background so that you see it, you visualize it, you make it happen.
Yeah, and the experience that I had like 15 years ago, like I said, I know how to deal, or I know what the community like this looking. You know what I mean? I know what they're looking for pretty much. It's a lot of people that don't build on here, and those are people I try to attract. Not the people, you know what I mean? And not necessarily the supporters and everything like that. New people. We want new people to really look over here and, you know, and see what we're doing. Like, yo, that's interesting over there. You know what I mean?
Always trying to attract new people in and not just attract them in to look, want to be part of it and stay.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's why you gotta go overboard. You know what I mean? For real, go all out. You gotta show them, you gotta show them what it's about for real. So I'm always prepared.
Well, you've also built worlds, but been part of teams building worlds. You've been part of events that have happened in here, concerts, different things like that. What are some of your favorite worlds or events that you've actually been involved in? And what's your approach to bringing events and concerts to the metaverse?
Well, of course, my Meta Square Garden, that'd be my number one always. That's like Hope's Reasonable Doubt. You know what I mean? That'll always be my number one because that was our first, and that was a vision we had, and we executed it perfectly. You know what I mean? We really started that currency thing with the not saying we invented it, but we really kept it going. Because when I first got on here, it was currency going on. You know what I mean? And for whatever reason, it disappeared. So we was bringing that back up. Everything was a success with that. You know, when we do shows, we pretty much focus on substance. Like, you know what I mean? Like in order to explain the shows, I had to explain the block. So it's like, I mean, we all play our different parts in
we
shows.
can jump to the block.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the block because that's a big part of what you do in here now.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, the block. I'm one of the founder members. You know what I mean? It's me, Roop, and Fro. It's a long story. I ain't gonna bore y'all with it. You know what I mean? But we end up getting together. Me, Roop, and Fro. You know what I'm saying? It grew the Cyber Shade, Cosmic Ka, you know what I'm saying? We got Gen Smash, which is a blessing, you know what I mean? John Robinson, Akil, you know what I mean? Norkin, And that's pretty much the squad. You know what I mean? We all pretty much is good at every, you know, we all have a particular thing we do that make the block excellent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and we don't, being that we do it so good, we ain't got to cross paths and try to do other people. So, you know what I mean? We all stay in our lane so easy because we confident like, yo, they got it. And that's the kind of backup we have for each other. You know what I mean? Like, if I say I can, oh yeah, all right, we're going to do this show. I pretty much usually do the shows like far as the stage because I'm a builder. It makes sense. You know what I mean? So me doing the shows and all that, you know what I mean? Then like I said, there's other parts that they do other than the sets itself. But when I do my sets, I think about, putting the people, engaging with the people, with the audience. They ain't just sitting there looking at a show. Like they're seeing a freaking play almost, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm painting their music, the songs that's coming on in front of them. You know what I mean? If you ever been to any of my video shoots, like I could easily just bring up, like I said, I could just put a rapper in front of a car and be like, rap. You know, I could make a hell of a video doing that. But nah, it's like, yo, my video shoots are like, nah, you go in there, yo, the artist got trailers. You know what I mean? They got the action sets, and I'll give them that full experience, yo. And that's the whole thing. Yes. Yeah, and that's what the block is based on, surrounding everything we do, pretty much. Not just with our concerts, our worlds we build, our events. It has to have substance. And you know what I mean? You got nice worlds, and people build beautiful worlds. Trust me, I've seen some beautiful worlds, but after like 15 minutes, the world that's it. Now you just standing around, sitting, talking like we doing now. You know what I mean? Yep. So a wise person once told me, which is our analyst, you know what I mean, our strategist, you know what I mean, Meta Clean Rupert, that's what he does on the team. You know what I mean? He once told me, like, yo, man, you know what I mean, a world without substance is just like, just a world. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a room, really. I don't care how dope it is after 15 minutes. People, attention span is short. So that always stuck with me. So when we doing our shows, man, you get way more than the show. You know what I mean? You always going to leave like, man, we got our money's worth. Like, that's a fact. But that ain't about the money or nothing. Like I said, when you see or anything that I do and I put in front of you, if you're not blown away, then you know what I mean? For real, I won't even accept that. Like, you know what I mean? For myself. You know what I'm saying? So I go all out so you will get blown away. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it.
Well, I've been to some of your things and I've seen them and they're wonderful. I was at the Meta Square Garden. That was so great. That was actually
okay.
I'm gonna throw this out there and you can take it as it comes. But I wasn't really a Horizon person. I was Alt Space, then VRC, and we got invited to go to the concert. And I was like, all right, we're gonna go. And bought a ticket, went to the concert, and I was like, oh, okay. All right. They're really trying to do
so
something.
Dope.
This isn't the other Horizon. It was good.
That is so dope. That's
and
so
it made,
dope.
We came back. We came back for more things. It was good.
All right. I appreciate that word. All right. Much blessings. That's dope. And you ain't even on Horizon. You just came to the show, and that's really, you know what I mean? Like I said, if you ain't blown away, or at least, you know what I mean, interesting. Yeah. All right. I appreciate that.
So let's talk about, so the block in general is not just about putting on performances and everything. It's about helping some up and comers also get their feet entrenched in the metaverse and get themselves out there. So in that aspect, what role do you kind of play with the block to help these people grow and be nurtured to get out there?
Well, I created the block distribution to put their music out there, you know what I mean, for a $1 donation or above, you know what I mean? You know how Apple be taking 50 cents from them. They get the full 100%, you know what I mean? The block makes no money off that. That's something that the block has that just pretty much runs itself, that we put out there for the artist, you know what I mean? And like I said, I put out 30 videos in 30 days. That was all different artists around in Horizon. And that's how, like I said, through visuals, only like two of them, 2 out of the 27 was actually the block artists, you know what I mean? So like that's what I do. I spread that kind of love like that and highlighting artists from everywhere, not just the block. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what we do. Like I said, we got the distribution form that's out there that they can have whenever they want, you know what I mean? I got the visuals form out there. I got plenty of video, and not just 1 or 2. I got like several videos of each artist. You know what I mean? So like that they can keep playing and stuff like that. A video is not an event. A video is something that you keep playing, that people keep seeing. You know what I mean? 'Cause, I'm old school with it. You know what I'm saying? When back in the day when we ain't have internet, that's all we had was the visuals. So Horizon's kind of prehistoric like that with no video. So, you know what I mean? It's my way of putting the visuals out for the artists, you know? And on
You're
top
the
of that, like,
MTV of Meta.
oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, then I help other people too. Like I help Fiji with Travaganza. I built a set for him. You know what I mean? If y'all went to see Travaganza, you already know what's up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? All the sets was dope, for real. They had some dope sets, you know what I mean? But I built the set and that's my way of, helping the community. It's he had like 25 artists. The show was amazing, you know what I mean? And like I said, the set I made had mass substance, helicopters, cars, you know what I mean? Had Fro on the balcony and smoke and I mean, that's like I said, it's what we do.
It was definitely impressive. It was definitely impressive.
Like some of my sets, I use like 100 triggers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have no idea how far I'll go to make something, really amazing for the members, for real.
Mm-hmm. Now, supplementary to the music end of it, you're also a character creator. So, one very notable character that if you haven't seen this character, you definitely need to be introduced. And we have Raggedy Raw.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to introduce Raggedy Raw.
This is the most
that's why you'll see
harsh person I've ever met. And the funniest part, I'm going to admit this to you because, and I don't even think that Blue knows this, but I did not realize that Raggedy Raw was a character. I thought it was a legit person in the metaverse. And I was like, hold up. We're going to fight.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Because if he was here, he would tell you that he is a real person. As I was coming up, I'm coming up in Brick City, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody could relate, but there's always a crackhead Raheem on the block. You know what I mean? You eventually call him the mayor. Even if he ain't on crack, it's just that one person on the block that just tell you how it is and he don't care about what you say about him. And over the years, that's who Raggedy Raw is. You know what I'm saying? He's no part of me at all. You know what I mean? When I actually, when the cap, I don't know, I can't even talk about him like as if he's a character to me. You know what I'm saying? Because he is who he is, for real. Trust me, I've been,
he's interesting.
Ra has been in front of people and they will keep saying, and the more you call him Wataloon or some crazy shit, you know what I mean? The more he hates you and you really don't want to get on his bad side. That's why you don't see him as much because he off the hook. You know what I mean?
We ran into him.
But he got to go hard though. He got to go hard. Oh no, he got to go hard though. You know what I mean? Some people just judge him. He don't like to judging people. So I'll keep him. Funny. He got his show coming out though called Not Another Podcast, so that's gonna be different. So, you're gonna be seeing a little bit of Ra. You know what I mean? I got him off punishment now. You know what I mean? So you'll be seeing a little more Ra now, for real.
Yeah, every time he pops up, it gets interesting. Do you think in the metaverse, like except taking him aside right now, do you feel that there's going to be right now, for example, with the concerts and everything, you have the actual artists performing as themselves, out there. They're in an avatar, but they're actually themselves. They're performing. Now, do you see a future in actual like avatar entertainment where people are taking on a persona, maybe that's not theirs, whether it's like a soap opera or a movie or things like that, where people are actually going to create more like that?
I mean, that's pretty much what we're heading, like not heading, but that's what we be going for. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by far as like, not when you see people that don't know nothing about the metaverse, really show them. You know what I mean? So the people that Fro know, Jen, you know what I mean? We bringing in real people, like real from the outside, you know what I mean? Real important people. And that's how we're trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So they can come in and see, you know what I mean? Like Lil C's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's on here now, like, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, it's just like that's all we about doing. It's just really bringing the real people in here and showing them. But we got to do that by basically, putting something in front of them that's worth. You know what I mean? They ain't looking at it like a cartoon or something. You know what I mean? They looking at it like when we do concerts, all the artists always get paid. You know what I mean? Like they get good money with our concerts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we give them experiences like Dubai. The Dubai concert I had with Bay Misses. You know what I mean? Like that's an experience, people still talk about to this day. That's what I mean by substance. You know what I mean? This is what these people that come on here, because we've been on here. We all know each other. You know what I mean? Like, what up? Everybody, I see you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But we all know each other. You know what I mean? But it's about the new people, like I was saying earlier. It's the new people, and who we're bringing in. We got the connections to bring certain people in and not just anybody. You know what I mean? So that's what we focusing on, is just like doing it up big. Everything we do got to be big. You know what I mean? Because you never know who's in the room. You know what I mean? I didn't know you was in Meta Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know you like that. But you was there. You know what I mean? That's dope. You brung that up. I'm like, oh, I thought, you know what I mean? I seen the ticket list. I seen CityGirl on there. In fact, you actually sponsored, didn't you? Didn't you sponsor?
I sponsored Travaganza. I sponsored Travaganza.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn you sponsored Meta Square Garden. So many people did. But yeah. But
well,
yeah, you know.
So we just had the announcement last week. We were talking about MetaConnect and all the things that they're, trying to enhance here. What would you like to see in the advancements, whether it's in Horizon or just in the metaverse in general, that would help with your aspect of being in here, entertainment wise, whether it's music, acting, whatever? What would you like to see as the next enhancement?
Of course, anything surrounding video. Like I would like to have, you know what I mean? Like maybe more seconds on the camera, even that, more minutes on the camera. Bring really video. Cause that's what, that's my canvas. The video. If it wasn't for IG, really how hard, how hard it would be to market my YouTube page or my TikTok, If it wasn't for IG and how people communicate on IG, a lot of people wouldn't even see my art. And that's pretty much what it is. So if any advancement, video, that's it. I mean, it's plenty of things that I can pick about, but video is very big for me because I'll fill it up with just dope content. You know what I mean? I have my own my own real channel. Like, you know what I mean? I do coding too. So, and that's what pretty much I had back in the day with IMVU. I actually started my own little TV channel and I put my movies on there. And so I had the first TV on there. You know what I mean? It's very productive. Cool. I had 20 companies on there, 37 employees. Like, you know what I mean? Wow. I did that for 3 years straight, paid them every week, yo. I had like a board table and I had all the managers, I gave them the budget because they got employees too. As the company get big, because I wasn't, you know what I mean? It was entrepreneurs, in the real life, I actually worked for Prudential. So I just used their blueprint. And what I did was I went on there. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be the highest paid company on there. And then I start helping people like, yo, I see you trying to do a business. You know what? I'll help you. I'll give you an employee and pay for the employee for you. And next thing you know, I grew as a businessman. You know what I mean? My name was Mr. Playboy, and I don't know Hugh Hefner stuff. Nah, I was a playboy like Tony Stark. Like, you know what I mean? Then my name was Mr. P. You know what I mean? Then it was just P. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But as I got up, my name still ring bells back in the day. So, like I said, it's just a business aspect and how you treat people. You know what I mean? And give them what they need, yo. Because the metaverse is a new earth, pretty much. It's like a new earth, and everybody trying out new stuff, yo. And if you got talent, like, you know what I mean? God gave me He blessed me for real. You know what I mean? Being a carpenter and creating the carpentry, like I said, I build in my garage little things. You know what I mean? So it's just something I do. It's a gift God gave me. And man, the metaverse, I can do anything. Like seriously, like, that's how I feel. Like, and everybody can. Anything you want to do on here, yo, you can do anything. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't got to be a carpenter or nothing. Nah. There's other people like me on here that'll do it for you. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's another thing the block do. You know what I mean?
You did mention about your YouTube channel, so let's talk about that for a minute. So, what is that? If they go on your YouTube channel, what is there? Is it just a couple little clips? Is there like things from your past and now that you're doing? Is it a collaboration of everything?
No, I'm actually working on my YouTube channel basically, and like what you see on there now is like videos when DJ Marcus was highlighting it on his block party. You know what I mean? So I will put it on there for him. So I was really using my YouTube as a third party kind of thing to make things happen. I wasn't really focusing on my YouTube, but like I said, I'm in a different place now in Horizon. I'm about to come over here to VR chat for real, and I'm about to get real serious about this. More serious than I already am. And then of course I'm gonna have to work on my YouTube page. You know what I mean? My little TikTok page. I got all the pages, but I just haven't worked on them. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had to make a brand. I had to make my name the brand. You know what I mean? That way anything I build, anything my hands is on, they're gonna be like, yo, you know what? It's gonna be worth it because he go all out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he go all out. His name was on it. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's a concert. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it. What? It's an asset. I gotta do something crazy. And that's what it's about. You know what I mean? So I branded my name already, and now I can branch out to YouTube and all that. But you will see certain videos that we had earlier. You know what I mean? The Gift 2 is coming out Halloween. It's official. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be shown here in VR chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Location to be known soon. Nice. But yeah. If you ain't seen The Gift 1, it's on my page, IG page. I believe it's on my YouTube. But it's
no,
definitely on
right
my
there on the
IG
YouTube
page.
You can see it.
Okay. All right. And check it out for real, yo, because part 2 is coming out on Halloween. It's gonna be a crazy event. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's written and directed by me. So, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, pretty much. But it's gonna be something to look forward to on Halloween. You know what I mean? And I did it in VR chat so more people can see it, pretty much, you know? So
I love that.
oh yeah, it's gonna be $5 a piece.
Out. You got to keep the content coming because I'm subscribed to it now. That's actually my screen looking at your page there, and actually you can see down in the bottom corner. There's other people like Metaclean and Kawan and Ramrock and everybody that I'm following. Mr. Block Party Radio.
Most definitely.
So I check, I look and see what everybody's got going on out there. So I'm going to come back and frequent it. So it better be updated.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's so cool, yo. See, that's why I love VR chat, yo. The visuals, see the visuals.
What's next for Wataloon Studios? What's next for you? What's your next step in addition to just, all of the music videos that you're making and all of that? Is there another level that you want to get to? Something that you have as your future?
Oh yeah, I got something, but I can't mention it because until it come out. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely on a whole nother level of things. You know what I mean? That's where Cyber Shay, who's down with the block, that's her level of where I'm trying to go with it. But yeah, as far as right now it's Blocktober, yo. Like we got a lot going on this month. You know what I'm saying? We started off with Legends of Hip Hop, you know what I mean? Metaclean Rupert's spot, you know what I'm saying? On the 3rd is my birthday is on the 4th, but I'm celebrating on the 3rd, bringing it in here on Horizon at John Robinson's new SOB. It's gonna be a soft opening. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear posts about that. We got concerts coming. I got 3 major videos coming out. You know what I mean? I got Bay Misses Unplugged. I got we got a dedication for the sampler with it's crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Got about 5. I mean, we got a lot going on this month. So like I said, it's Blocktober. Wow. You know what I mean? My birthday month. It's about all creativity, nothing but dope stuff. So check it every day. It's gonna be something dope. Just check my name every day. For real, from the block. Every day. Oh yeah. No doubt. And the concerts is crazy. Like for real. Concerts crazy.
I'm gonna ask you, what advice would you give to, now that we have a lot more people coming in, what advice would you give to people who are coming in, seeing all of this and being like, this is so cool, I really want to be part of this? What advice do you give them to move into a creative capacity of whether they're a musician or they want to get more involved in the back end of it, like the block, or somebody who wants to put together a podcast? What would you tell them?
I mean, I would say start from the beginning. I mean, because what I tried to do was go ahead and you know what I mean, really just know your area. That's all. I mean, like I said, I got experience from years ago, but if you just like new to this kind of environment, you really just put the headset on, then really just get to know the community. You know what I mean, a lot of people be themselves on here. You know what I'm saying? Because they could just X out, So you really get to see and it feels people's really, the energy. You know what I mean? And you just wherever the energy take you. And that's how like I said, that's how the block was formed. Our energy was just the same. And you know what I mean? And it is what it is today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team, for real, yo. And that's all you got to do. Cause I was looking, you know what I mean? And looking and running into all the wrong people. Like, you know what I mean? Giving me a bad taste in my mouth about the metaverse. Like I even put it down for like 3 months. And so I decided to put it back on. It was like, I ain't let nobody, you know what I mean? And I put it on and I went looking for my own team. You know what I'm saying? They just came to me. We came to each other. And that's what I mean. Just what I can say is, what I'm basically saying is just come in from the bottom and just, you know what I mean? And just scope everybody. You can build, learn to build. You know what I mean? In the beginning, I couldn't get music. I had to pay for music, man. They was overcharging me because I was new. So I ain't know. Man, for music and all that, I'm like, yo, it's crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to do the music. You know what I mean? I'm gonna learn how to build what I need. I'm a director. I need a set done. You know what I mean? I'm gonna learn how to build. Of course, I know how to build anyway, but I pretty much do what, you know what I mean? I started from the bottom, and everything I didn't know that I needed, I learned it. And that's what I mean by starting from the bottom. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't go so quick to go to AI. You know what I mean? Like everything you see on mine, any video, any movie is 100% Horizon with the scripts and all that. I use no other program, no AI. When you see special effects, I did that with Horizon, probably with 10 scripts and 10 buttons. I'm over there like this. You know what I mean? I go all out, man. Like, even my concerts, if you see me, I'm over there like a mad scientist hitting buttons. You know what I mean? The stage is just transformed. I got the whole stage dancing, you know what I mean? And the people be dancing, and I'll just be up there like, go, 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 go. You know, that's how far I go. But I would just say, you know what I mean? Just don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of you know what I mean? It's a lot of talented people in here, you know what I mean? Just like myself, yo. But the block, you know what I mean? All I can say, I can't speak for everybody else. But I can't speak for the block, man. The block is here. You know what I mean? Just you know what I mean? We always here. That's all we do. We have no motive. You know what I mean? We got everything we need indoors, so we don't need anybody. So when you come to, you know what I mean? If you come and you need help, it's genuine all the time. And anybody say that about us, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's our reputation. And to put money in your pocket as an artist. You know what I mean? Nobody never dealt with us and never touched any money. And it's not about money now, because you got people like the Sampleable Bangers. Like I said, the block about to have a shout out, a tribute to him. You know what I mean? And the videos he do, and what he done for the artist, man. It ain't about money. And he put out money too, but he stay consistent. You know what I mean? With highlighting the artist, man. I tell him in his face. I tell him all the time, man. I'm like, yo, man, I'm trying to live up to your standards, bro. Like, for real. I've seen you from when I first got on. You inspired me. He still inspired me to this day. So it's you know what I mean? It's a blessing and an honor to do a tribute to him this week. Y'all gonna be seeing that. It's one of many creative things coming off the Blocktober. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. You know, it's true when you talk about you know the team, and I mean that does that can make or break you for sure. But when you find a good core group of people to work with, I mean, I've been super blessed. I mean, I've been working with Blue now since Altspace. It's been years. We've been doing things together, and you know, we get along as, you know, friends to hang out and go play a game, and then we buckle down when it's time to work. DJ Marcus and Kip, you know, I started doing things with them when we kind of switched platforms. We were friends in the other platforms, but when we came over here, started doing some work together, bouncing ideas off each other, and you just start to realize, you know what, we're here to work and make things good and make things better for the community. So there's no egos. There's no, you know, heads butting against each other and saying like, you know, oh, well, I want to do it this way. It's like, all right. These are the ideas. How can we make this happen? And we all community work together. And then we've got, you know, Loudfire and Fuchsia who also help on some of the things that we're doing. And, you know, I have another, I don't know, entity in here for my nonprofit that I'm trying to do in both VR Chat and Horizon. And the people who are involved in that are Blue and Loudfire and Fuchsia and DJ. Like when you find your team, you find your team and you can do multiple things together. It's a completely different realm. It has nothing to do with Crypto City. It's a totally different thing, but we work well together. And I think when you see that somebody is excited about something and passionate about it and is really doing it for the cause versus just, I'm not trying to build a name for myself. I'm trying to build the community with the things that I'm bringing into it. And I love that we can work together. And we just had this concert last week. It was insanely good. It was great. And we had so much fun and so much support. And we had the artists. Yeah, I heard about it. We had so many artists from the community come on, and Bay Mrs., Ramrock, John Robinson. Like there was so many people. And how amazing was that everyone came together for a good cause. So you've got the right idea there with that.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that party last week was off the hook. I'm sorry I even missed it, yo. Shout out to Kip, man. Moon, you know what I mean? DJ Marcus, your whole squad, yo, for real. Because every time I come over here, they be the ones that in my ear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo. And they be showing me and telling me something different, you know what I mean? So for when I come over here. So a lot of things I learned was from them. The times I do come over here. So shout out to your whole team. You know what I mean? For real. But team is definitely important. And team is like I said, we all have our own lane. And we all good in our lane. We the best at it. Like, we take suggestions from each other, but we don't even need to, you know what I mean? Like, nobody need to come over and be like, yo, well, I'm gonna build a door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think
you're like, okay, go ahead, have fun with that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's the beauty of it. It's a team. We're a team, but the block we're gonna represent, you know, and what it is hip hop. Like I said, what we do for other artists, we got a distribution company out there so they can get 100% of their money. We give them paid shows, man, where they get all the tickets and all that. You know what I mean? They get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We highlight for my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, most of my 90% of my videos is not, you know what I mean, is other people, other artists that's not on the block. So that's, you know what I mean, that's what the block been doing for artists, yo. You know what I mean? As far as me personally, like I said, I plan on it continuing, you know what I mean, to bring y'all the best in entertainment all day. You know what I mean? For real. Everything Blocktober, yo, for real. It's on. Y'all gonna see true creativity. You know what I mean? By the block. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my position is the creating part. So, you know what I mean? And everybody else play a very important position. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real.
So
and like I said, we all come
tell
together.
Everyone to follow you on Instagram if they're not already. I'm sure most of the people in here already are, but if you're not, make sure you're following Wataloon Studios. Also follow the block so that they can see what's going on there. And you know, tomorrow's October 1st. It starts Blocktober, as you've been talking about. So
Legends of Hip Hop, 10 o'clock,
different things that are happening.
All right.
You know, starting with tomorrow with Legends of Hip Hop.
Legends of Hip Hop by Meta Clean, you know what I mean? 10 p.m. Yo, it's gonna be mad people there, yo. Fro no mad people, yo. You'd be surprised who pop up at our spot. So make sure y'all are there tomorrow, yo. I look forward to seeing everybody. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
All right.
So we want to thank you for coming on tonight and sharing your story and your journey with us. And everyone go back, like I said, and follow his Instagram. Look at his back stuff too. Don't just look at what he posted today and yesterday. Go back because there's some great videos in there.
Get your popcorn. Get your popcorn. Word up.
Yes.
Get your popcorn, yo.
Find that little video I told you about.
Pure entertainment. Pure entertainment, yo. I'm coming VR chat, man. For real. I'm coming.
So
our creativity is crazy over here, man. So admired.
Next week will be the beginning of October, and we will be kicking it off with Cheryl G and Blackstorm Boss, who are builders here in the Metaverse. And they're going to talk about their collaborative work that they're doing right now in building some of the clubs. And actually, they're from Altspace and, you know, met and just started working well together and decided that they wanted to continue building some stuff and running some clubs and doing things. So we'll be talking with them. And so that's next Monday night at 9 p.m. EST here in VRC. I will actually be broadcasting from Aruba next week because I will be on vacation. But the show must go on. So I will be broadcasting it still.
She had to throw that in there a little bit. She had to throw that in there. I'll be in Aruba. See your hands, Aruba. All right.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to share it with all of you, but I'll be bringing you them instead. It'll be the next best thing, I promise. So,
all right.
But thank you again for coming on tonight. I appreciate it. It was great.
Thank you. Thank you, CityGirl.
Yeah.
Thank you, CityGirl. It's an honor, yo. Your platform is crazy, for real.
Thank you.
And you're very professional. I had a great time. You know what I mean? Where y'all gonna be at October, man? Halloween, yo. The gift too, yo. I'll see y'all in VR chat, man. For real. All right.
Thank you all for being here tonight. See you next week.
Blocktober. With the camera. I'll stay lit.
Recording is done.
All right. Let's get it.